and face the truth that lies in them, and to admit of our shortcoming towards them, until this moment become close to ourselves, because it happened originally to teach us, and if we still haven't learned from these moments, they will remain in our debt. And if we can reach the required from these moments, thus it will be cancelled from debts. Sometimes the debt didn't come at the level of memories only. All things that we faced in the past and we couldn't be able to overcome or learn from them will be returned to us largely through the coming period with different people and events, but belongs to the same topics that we couldn't have successfully completed in the past. The next stage is a delicate stage and firm. So what will this energy will do? It will find the necessary opportunity to cope with these events. So these events will be intense over the next year. It will be stressful on us. This means that many of the events that we couldn't benefit from or access to its target and learn from them in the previous period of the length of our lives, we will face them during the upcoming year or a year and a half. No need to look for the coming events fearfully, but there is your duty to your presence on this earth. There is a reason for being here, my brother. You came to learn and raise your level of awareness and experience yourself. And all these events that have occurred in your life came to serve this reason. You cannot enter into the new dimension and you still not achieve that. The opportunity provided by this energy now is work to complete what have been suspended. Thus, we face two choices, either facing our fears or learning from what it was, and return of these events and come to terms with them, and make peace with the moments that we've been harsh on and didn't learn from it. Therefore, lots of debt that we had will be cancelled. Thus, we will be able to enter the fifth dimension with ease. While the other option, if we cannot overcome this adversity, we will not get rid of the existing debt on us. Therefore, the influence period at the ethereal level will end, and we will not overcome this issue. That's why we'll have to get rid of this debt in the hardest and last way, which is the physical way. What do we mean by the physical way? This means that we couldn't overcome these things on the ethereal level. Therefore, we will move to get rid of it on the physical level. This will be synchronous with the entry of the physical change of Earth. If we didn't get rid of this debt, which we have during the ethereal influential period, we will be forced to get rid of it in the period where the energy will activate the portion of the physical level, and usually this is more difficult. So the human who was able to get rid of this debt on the ethereal level, this level of awareness will start rising. Then he becomes eligible to enter the fifth dimension energy. As for the one who couldn't overcome the ethereal level, he will be postponed to the last physical stage. So after the date of 21st of December 2012, the physical activation stage will start for this energy, which is the fifth dimension energy. And thus, this energy will begin to impact on the physical level of the Earth. And therefore, the continents, the climate, and form of life on Earth on the physical level. And the human who couldn't be able to overcome his debt in the ethereal level of Earth, this stage will be very important for him to get rid of all his debts. This means that he will be freed from his debts on the physical level, and he will suffer with the suffering of this earth. Also, he will face all these changes under penalty of the earth, which will force him to get rid of his own debts. As the wisdom says, face your peers. Through this film, we like to point out and took a light on a simple picture of how to deal with the coming period in terms of facing our acts and get rid of debts that we have accumulated. On the other hand, there are many people who have rights and credit of others will start taking their benefits this year by the people around them. Therefore, everyone's right will return back to him. And when we get to this point, that karma starts clearing its debt and credit balance on the level of nature of earth, animal kingdom and humans, the earth will start being ready to reach the 0 point, because it couldn't be able to enter the 5th dimension without reaching this point. At this moment, the energy becomes represented in the entire earth and returning back everyone's right or what it is from the dues of others. Therefore, we are all becoming eligible to enter the new dimension.